are going to discuss about plantain flour, popularly known in my language as elubo ogede. I'm sure you know that Nigerians, especially the Yoruba people, they like swallows so much, and they believe that this is the best swallow for diabetics. Traditionally, we have so many swallows. We have eba, amala, iyán, fufu, which are normally taken with soups, vegetable soup, okra soup, ewedu soup, whichever one is preferred. Because many people believe that these swallows are actually carbohydrates, and they believe the diabetes should avoid carbohydrates. But plantain flour is believed to be so good for diabetes because they do not consider it to be carbohydrates. So for the purpose of this video, I bought an already packaged plantain flour, net weight of 450 grams or 1 pound. I bought this in one of the local supermarkets. I prefer to use this because it has all the nutritional facts clearly stated. Okay, so the usual way to prepare this is to boil water and then add the flour. Mix it very well until you have a very smooth swallow. I prefer to eat this with ewedu, which is called jute malo in English. I prepared this already for this meal. At the same time, I also have the soup ready for this meal. This is the traditional way of eating swallows. The soup is made with assorted meats. So I added the soup with stockfish and enough meat for me to enjoy the meal, and I hope I'll enjoy it. So the meal is ready. The elubo ogede swallow is ready. I can't wait to eat this. It's been a long time, but I pray I enjoy it. So join me. Before I took the meal, I tested myself to confirm whether this meal is good for me or not. So, my first test before the meal was 104, which is 5.7. Wow, I enjoyed the meal, I did. So I waited an hour, and after an hour, I tested myself again, and the reading was 187. That is 10.3. Too high. This video is actually to let you know that plantain flour or elubo ogede is not good for diabetics. I discovered this too late because when I was diagnosed, I thought this was the best food for me. I never knew I was actually killing myself gradually. I am convinced that this meal actually contributed to the death of my parents because they were both diabetic, and this food was their favorite food because they believe it has no carbohydrate. By that time, plantain flour were not packaged this way, but now you can see the amount of carbohydrates in 1 pound of plantain flour. So if you know anyone who is taking plantain flour as treatment for diabetics, please let them know that plantain flour is not good for diabetes. It is actually carbohydrates and not protein as people believe. Please let them know. I know because I tested myself. You also need to test yourself. The accepted reading after meal should not be more than 140. If you want to reverse your diabetics naturally without medication, eat better food. Look out for part 3 in my next video. God bless you.